So in this video, I'm going to discuss the link between stress and weight gain, or the ability or inability to lose the extra 10-15 pounds you're trying to shed off. So whether it's the high levels of the stress hormone cortisol or stress-induced unhealthy eating habits, or a combination of the two, the relationship between stress and weight gain is important, and it's important to discuss if you're trying to get to a certain weight. So the first topic we need to discuss is the link between stress and cortisol. Researchers have long known that high levels of cortisol can lead to weight gain. So when you're in a stressful situation, fighting off a tiger, fighting off a bear, your body will release high levels of cortisol and adrenaline to help you counter and deal with the situation. And as a result, your body will release glucose, which is like a primary source of energy, into your bloodstream. So all of these factors are done to give you the energy supply needed to get out of a potentially deadly or threatening situation. This is also known as the fight or flight response. So once the threat has subsided or the situation has been dealt with, your adrenaline will start to wear off and your blood sugar spike will also drop. This is when cortisol kicks into high gear to replenish your energy supply quickly. And this leads us to discuss the relationship between cortisol and sugar cravings. So because sugar is the energy supply that your body thinks it needs, you find yourself reaching for sugary foods when you're stressed out. And the reason why eating high amounts of sugar is not ideal is because your body tends to store excessive sugar in the form of fat, especially after stressful situations. And more so, your body tends to store this fat as abdominal fat, making it really difficult to shed the extra 5 to 10 pounds, 15, 20 pounds of fat that you're trying to get rid of. And so this vicious cycle begins here of you get stressed out or a heightened sense of stress throughout your week and throughout your life. You release high levels of cortisol. You start craving sugary foods and high calorie dense foods. Eat said foods, gain weight, crave more sugar, gain weight, more cortisol, etc., etc. Down this line of vicious cycle of being stressed out and gaining weight. So this leads us to discuss the relationship between cortisol and metabolism. So even if you aren't eating a high sugary meal, high levels of cortisol can lead to a slow metabolism, making it harder to lose weight. So for example, a few years ago, researchers did a study where they interviewed a group of people about the different stressors they had 24 hours prior before they fed them a high fat, high calorie meal. After eating said meal, they measured the metabolic rates, which basically how many calories and fat they're burning and whatnot, and examined different levels of cholesterol, insulin levels, cortisol levels, etc. And they found that the group that had 1 or 2 or more stress triggers in the prior 24 hours burned 104 fewer calories than the other group who had 1 or less stress triggers. And you extrapolate that to a 52-week year, that results in that 11 to 12 pound weight swing. So even if you find yourself not reaching for high sugary foods when you're stressed out, your metabolism will naturally slow down, making it difficult to lose weight. It could potentially cause weight gain as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video on learning and understanding the relationship between stress and weight gain and why it's hard to lose weight when you're a stressed out person. Don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom here. I'm going to post a video soon going over different tips and tricks you can do to handle these stressful situations and to counteract these stressful behaviors, to help you reduce your stress and to help you not engage in unhealthy habits and behaviors when you are in stressed out situations. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe if you're seeing this on YouTube, and tune in and be ready for the next video where I go over 3 tips to handle unhealthy eating and behaviors in general and how to counteract such behaviors.